Hello students, in this video lecturing, we will look into the fourth program, that is the fourth lab program. It is this concept is related to the RRN. What is the RRN? We have already discussed in the theory sessions about relative record numbers, isn't it? The concept of RRN, how to access the records using RRN and all. Now here we'll implement a program for the concept of RRN. Okay, read the question now. Write a program to write. Okay, write a program to write student objects, same like your previous programs. Here also you have to use student objects with variable length records. That is it is a the length of the record can vary. Okay, it is not fixed, it can vary using any suitable record structure. Any what that is any type of record structure. We have learned 5 record structures, isn't it? Out of that, any of the record structures you can use. Here we will use the field delimiter and the record delimiter as a record structure. Okay, and to read from this file a student record using RN, that is using the relative record number, you have to read the student record. Okay, the header file required is input output stream, file stream, string s, and string using namespace standard. Next we will see to the main program first, and then we'll come back here. Okay, before that you need to create a class student, and the following are the this members and the methods. Here as usual you have string usn, name, branch, semester, and string buffer. One buffer you need, that is for packing. Okay, and then count to keep track of the RRN. Okay, this count is to keep track of the RRN. Next you need a RRN list, an array list of RRN. Then same read data method you need. Then packing method, write to file, that is writing from where to where, from the this buffer to the file. Okay, and then next packing is from where to where, it is from where the keyboard, from there to the buffer you are going to pack, isn't it? After packing you are writing it to the file. Okay, next you need 2 extra methods in this program. That is, one is creating the RRN, and one more is searching by RRN. That is you input the RRN and they are going to search for that particular record in the file. Okay, we'll see to the main program. Okay, int main, int choice RRN count I. Student, that is you are creating an object for the class student. While of one, see out main menu, what and all methods you want, add and search. And then third one is exit. Scene of choice, switch choice. First one is how many records to insert, that is in the file, how many records you want to insert. Okay, see in the count your entry 1 or 2. Here for example we'll take 2. Okay, then see out data, the first record you are entering. First is s1 dot read data off, that is you are reading the data from your keyboard. This method we'll see. After reading, what you have to do, you have to pack it, and then you have to write it to the file. Okay, we'll see to the read method first. Read data, student, void student, read data off. What you are doing in reading, usually from the keyboard you are going to read it to the variables, right? Cout USN, that is it will print this USN in the terminal, and then you are inputting the USN from the keyboard. For example, consider you are entering the USN 001. Okay, and then name you have to enter, some names you enter, and then you are going to enter the branch next, and then the semester. Okay, you have entered USN name, branch, and semester. After reading the data, what is the next method? It is you have to pack it. Okay, now in the USN you have 001 name, you have some name, branch, and then semester, isn't it? Initially, for the pack method, you have to erase the buffer first, that is clear the buffer. Okay, and then you start packing to the buffer. Okay, and here for packing you are using the record structure using the delimiters. Okay, that is for variable length packing, you use this delimiter, isn't it? That is $sign, and to separate the fields you are going to use this delimiter. Okay, how you will do the packing now? Buffer is equal to USN, some USN here 001. Next you are going to append this particular delimiter, field delimiter it is. Okay, field delimiter followed by some name, whatever you enter from the keyboard. Okay, say Dave, and then again followed by this delimiter, and then you have to enter the branch, that is IS. Okay, next after entering the branch, again you are going to use this is field delimiter. Okay, field delimiter. Next you have to enter the semester, and then followed by the record delimiter. This is called the record delimiter. That means at the end of each line you have to place this particular record delimiter. Next you have a backslash n here, that means it moves to the next line, isn't it? Okay, again you are going to enter the second one. Now once if you enter these things to the buffer, this is your buffer. Okay, next if you enter this into the buffer, next you have to write to file, that is from the buffer, this buffer you have to output the same to where, to your to a text file. Okay, here use fstream file streams file or file dot open off. You are going to open a text file by name 4.txt. In which mode you are going to open? iOS out and append. That means in write and append mode you are going to open this particular 4.txt file. Okay, once if you open the file, you are going to copy the contents of buffer into the file in the third line. See to the third line here, you are going to copy the content of buffer into the file. Content of buffer means this contents you are going to copy it into which file? 4.txt. So in the 4.txt file, you will have this first data whatever you have entered. Okay. Now you have entered two data. You are going to enter two data, right? So you need one more data. will enter with the next USN, that is 002. Okay. After entering all that into the, that is after reading the data, you have to pack it. How to pack? 002, use the field delimiter, then next some name. Okay, toll, and then followed by the field delimiter, then branch, any branch you can enter, CSIS or EC, and then the semester, followed by which delimiter is this one? This is your record delimiter. Okay, this is how the files will be. So that is these records will be stored in the file called 4.txt after inputting the data. Okay, next, what we'll see, what next? Okay, once if you enter the data into the file here, once if how many records we have entered? 2, and then you have read the data, packed it, and then you have wrote it to the file, that is 4.txt here. Okay, next, you have to create the RRN list. S1 dot create RRN of, we'll see to the how to create the RRN list method. Void student create RRN of relative record number list you are going to create here. Okay, if stream file, okay, int position count equal to -1. Initially you are initializing count to -1. Okay, next, file dot open of, that is you are going to open this particular file. In which mode? You are going to open it in read mode. iOS in means it is read mode. You want to read the file, right? Next, while not file end of file off, that is until the end of this particular file. Initially what you are doing, position is equal to, position you are initializing it into file dot tell g off. That is initially I told you the get pointer will point to this position, isn't it? The first position, that is position 0 here. 0 will be returned to POS. So what is POS now? What is the position now? It is 0. Position is equal to what? 0. Okay. Tell G will return 0 to the position. Next, you have to erase the buffer, clear the buffer, buffer dot erase, or whatever contents is there, just erase it, and then get line off. This method, what it will do, it will read one line from here. You got the position now. Now what? From this position, it will read one full line. Understood? One full line. Now, earlier I told you, when you execute this particular line, that is get line off. In that case, next the tell G, that is get pointer, where it will point? Where it will point? It will point here. After you read one line, the tell G will point to the next line here. Understood? Now get line of file comma buffer means from the file it will fetch a line into the buffer. One line, this one line into the buffer. Okay. Next, RRN list of the array you are updating. RRN list of pre-increment count. So count will be What is count now? Initially it is -1. We have initialized count to -1. Now at this time, see, count will be is equal to how much? Pre-increment means 0. RRN list of 0 is equal to position. That means now the RRN underscore list of, what is the value of count now? It is 0. So the RRN list of 0 is equal to how much? Position. What is there in position at present? It is 0, right? So it is 0. Next, again go back to the while loop. While not a file, end of file of, position is equal to file dot tell g of, file dot tell g of. Where tell g is pointing now? It is pointing to the second record in the file, isn't it? This position. Now at this point the tell g will return this particular position to the POS. Okay, what is this position now? This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It will return 13 to position now. Okay, initially you had 0. Now you have the tell g has returned the position 13. That is the second record position. Okay, then after that you have to erase, clear the buffer, and then again you are going to read the next line. That is this second line you are going to read from the file, from this file to the buffer again. Okay, get line of file comma buffer, and then you are going to increment the RRN list. Now what is count? You have to pre-increment count. That means count is equal to 1 now. It was 0, now it will be 1. So RRN list of, here the list you have to update, that is RRN list of 1 is equal to how much? The position. What is the position now? This 13. 13 is the position. This is RRN. Okay. RRN list of 1 is equal to 13 now. After that, you have entered 2 data, isn't it? So close the file, that is 4.txt. You have to close it. Next, what to do? Understood, right? How to create the RRN. Next, after creating the RRN, break. Okay. Now you have the records in the file. You have created the records in the file, and you have created the RRN list as well, which contains the addresses. Next, how to search using this RRN? Enter the RRN. You need to enter one RRN. For example, we'll say we are going to enter RRN as 1. Okay. Now, see in RRN, we'll enter it as 1. S1 dot search by RRN of will move to the next method, that is search by RRN. Using RRN, how to search? Yeah, search by RRN of int RRN, the parameter. Now, for example, we'll take the parameter as 1. Okay, RRN as 1. Int position POS initialize, then fstream file. If RRN is greater than or equal to count, that means what is the RRN you have entered now? 1, right? Is 1 greater than or equal to count? What is count now? Count is 1 here, isn't it? Count will have 1 here value. Now RRN is greater than or equal to count. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. This count is from the main method here. Okay, the count which you have entered, that is 2 here. Okay, the count value will be 2. This is just specific to that particular method, that is create RRN. This count is 2 here. Okay, now what you have to check? You have to check if RRN is greater than or equal to count. That is, you are checking if 1, that is this RRN whatever you have entered, this one is greater than or equal to count. So count is 2, that is you have entered 2 data, right? So count is 2. Is it greater than or equal to? No. If it is, then you have to print not found. Else what you are going to do, you have to clear the buffer first, erase the buffer, and then open the text file, that is 4.txt. In which mode you have to open? Simply you are going to open the file, and then the position is equal to, you have to return the position which is present at RRN list of RRN, that is RRN list of 1. What is there in RRN list of 1 here? That is 13. This 13 you have to return it into to position. So position is equal to 13. Now this position is equal to 13, which RRN list has returned 13 to the position POS. Now file.cg off, that is you have to move the get pointer to get the record. Okay, that is to read the record, you have to move the get pointer from where to where. Initially the get pointer will be present at the beginning, that is IOS beginning. So you are going to move the get pointer from the beginning to the position. What is position now? 13. That means now the get pointer will point to this position here. Okay, this position here, 13th position. Okay, after moving you are going to get the line, that is you are fetching the line, this line at the 13th position, to from where to where? File. From this file you are going to fetch it into where? The buffer. And then from the buffer you are going to copy it into the output terminal. We will print the same into the terminal. You are sending from the buffer to the terminal, that is you are reading from this file to the buffer, and then from the buffer to the terminal here, and then close the file. Understood, right? How to search by RRN. If this particular RRN is found, that is with 1, then it will be retrieved. That particular RRN, the record of that particular RRN will be retrieved. So usually how the RRN is represented, it starts from 0. We say that the RRN of this particular record, the first record is 0, then RRN of the second record is 1, RRN of if you have third record, then the RRN is 2, and then if you have fourth record, the RRN is 3. It is a continuous number starting from 0. Okay, and when you want to access a record, directly use the RRN and fetch the record. Okay, we'll see to the output now, how the output will be getting the output. Third option is the exit option. Okay, return 0 and exit. Output after execution, you have main menu, add, search, exit, enter the choice. First one you are entering, that is you want to add a record. How many records to insert? In our example, 2. Data, enter the data, that's USN, name, branch and semester. First, this is the first data, and then the second data you have to enter the another USN, name, followed by the branch, and then the semester. Okay, main menu, add or search, that is the second choice. Once if you have entered all the data, you'll search for the data, that is you are entering the RRN 0. Here we have entered 1, isn't it, in our example? Okay, RRN 0. Which record this particular RRN 0 will return now? The first record in the text file, that is which was the first data you have entered. This is the second data, isn't it? Which was the first data entered? This one, 4JKIS001 Akshay ISC 5. This has to be returned. The same thing is returned. How it is returned? In the, it is already packed. It is USN followed by your field delimiter name, and then field delimiter branch, and then the semester followed by the record delimiter. This is the output. You have retrieved the record at the RRN 0. That is the first record. In our example, the first record, if I say RRN 0, then you will be retrieving 001 DEF IS 6, isn't it? This particular line. Okay, understood, right? This the fourth program, that is retrieving the record using RRN. We'll see to the this again program which with the variable length records. You have a variable length records. This records using any suitable record structure. We have used the record structure, that is using delimiters, that is field delimiter and record delimiter we have used here, okay, for the variable length packet. And to read from this file a student record using RRM. Using RRM means relative record number, which starts from 0, 1 to 3. It is a continuous number from at some point. That is, either it can be like RRNs can be 0, 1, 2, 3, or it can be 1000, 1000, 2003, or you can also have RRNs from starting from 100, 100, 101, 102, and so on. Hope you understood this program very well. Thank you, students.